Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back with more OceanBlock2. So, let me show you what I've been working on, a little bit more stuff under the hood, setting up some more, infrastructure. So if you notice, we have some AE cables running down to our Oritech machines. So I automated a bunch of recipes, as you can see here. No more walking down here and manually crafting, what is this, whatever this item is, that one. See, I don't even know the names. Oh, processing unit, flux gate, and Derrick lens. These can all be done manually now. I mean, automatically, as long as I have the resources for it, which is going to save a lot of time. Even got this guy over here, our atomic forge set up with some stuff, so you can auto-craft that as well, all the way up to Promethium. Remember how much of a pain I thought it would be to craft that, but now you could just come in here, click, and it says, okay, craft one, this is available, that's available, let's do it. Although we do have some, so it doesn't need to craft anything. But for instance, if we wanted the Heisenberg compensator, it could come in here and craft one as well, which is pretty nice. Let's see, where's the other thing? Or the overcharged crystals. It can craft the batteries and the superconductor. Not sure how I'm going to do the empowered version, because that takes a little bit more setup. Could probably figure it out, you know, with like some item filters on the ME plane, but not too needed right now. Something I do need to set up though, let's see, I need to make sure we're getting power. Yep, full of crude oil. I made sure to turn this on right before recording so we didn't run out of power. This machine is the bane of my existence. It loves turning itself off whenever it has a chance. And if you notice in the back here, we have some garden cloches. This one's growing platinum. This one's doing steel. This one is nether quartz, and this one is chorus fruit. And then this one does wood, but you only need 3 essence to make like 16 wood. So I don't need that much wood, so I didn't put a block on that one. But we do need a lot of steel and a lot of platinum. Let's grab some of this out of here. Really all that's left is just bringing the cable over, connecting it to the box, and throwing it in. And then we do have a wireless terminal, so I can access it from range, which is pretty nice. Throw all this in here, and produce our steel. Way more efficient than manually producing all this stuff. I've also set it up with an import bus down here, so it's automatically pulling our inputs, which is very nice. But the last thing I need to automate is going to be infused alloy. So if you take a look, infused, oh, I just needed to alloy because I'm referencing multiple. I need to automate infused, reinforced, and atomic alloy. This is going to be important. Energetic, what are these? Oh, these are different things. Because I need these to craft intermediary products. And as you can see, an infused alloy takes redstone and copper. Then the reinforced takes diamond and infused. And then the atomic takes diamond, the reinforced, and obsidian. So we just need to automate this as well. Should be pretty simple, I think. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see, where do we have space over here? Let's see, we got a bunch of cables. How many channels? We have 4 channels left. So we can put it like right here. Like so. And then the way we're gonna have to do this is we're gonna need the crafter pattern provider. Like so. We're gonna put that here. And we might have to move this actually. Because if you take a look, we need it to, oh, let me craft the patterns first. If you take a look, yeah, like see, if I want to craft the ultimate tier installer, I need 4 atomic alloys, and I can craft the other stuff, just not the alloys yet. So if we want this one, then it knows, okay, if we put in redstone and copper, we get that. But we don't want this one. We're just going to tell it, if you put in 1 redstone and 1 copper ingot, you get infused alloy. Let's take this and some copper. And then the same for the other 2. You don't want to tell it diamond this. We're just going to tell it if you put in a diamond, you're going to make this. So erase this, put in a diamond, like so. And then our final one, our atomic alloy. Once refined obsidian. Now this one we don't have. This one is a little bit more, what's the word? Obsidian. Involved, that's the word. Oh, we could actually make this a lot simpler with obsidian essence. Because if we look here, to make refined obsidian, you need, to make the ingot, you need the dust. And how do you make it originally? There you go. So to make refined obsidian dust, which is what we're going to need, you need 1 diamond and 1 obsidian dust. Now there actually is a way to make this more efficient, in that if you put your refined obsidian dust in the enrichment chamber, it turns it into enriched obsidian. And 1 enriched equals 80 refined obsidian. So it's a lot more efficient to do it that way. So that's why it's a little bit more involved. But since 1 enriched equals 8 refined, and this only needs 4 refined, you have to set it up in a way so that it knows if you request it, you really can only request it in batches of like 2. But for the first one, which is the infused alloy, this one should be pretty simple. Just throw that in there. So we're telling it if you put in a copper ingot and redstone dust, you get the item. So we're going to set it up similarly to this. So let's see if we have some cables here. Let's grab some more. See, it's just so nice once you have everything working. You could just, anything you need, you could just pull it out. Okay, so we're gonna need, oh, I already had some. You're gonna come in here. Left is gonna be extra, right is gonna be the output, and top is input. We can also do back as input, because we need, okay, let's see here. This is a storage bus. These are both storage buses. So essentially, we need a barrel to store our item. So let's see, we might have to move this over just a bit. The way I'm thinking about this, we put the barrel in the back. I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I'm thinking about this, because this one, yeah, this is the one you tell it, this is how you make it. The storage bus holds the items. Doom, 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 doom. Man, my brain is not big enough. Okay, anyways, I think I can figure this out. So, you want to input your redstone through the left side here, through this side. And then from the top, you want to put in your copper. So we're going to need 2 export buses. One and 2. export here and not right there. In the top. And you're going to filter this for copper, this one for redstone. And this one's easy because it's 1-to-1. Then we're going to have to connect this to the barrel. And we're going to need an import bus for this side. Oh, wrong thing. Import bus in here. Because if we put it in here, oh, and this is going to need power. Don't. I guess this can connect. It just doesn't have to touch anything else here. Or we can just do it from this side. Because this will still push the power. We just put the quartz cable here. Where's my oh, because it's not called a cable. Quartz fiber. Like so. That's not how you do it. This is confusing. This is why I'm not an applied energistics master. So let's see. This is import bus, pull in it, storage bus here. Let's see. For this, I attach the storage bus to the provider, and then just see. This is easier because you just put it right in. But I can't do that with the Mekanism machine. So let me fiddle around with this, and then I'll come back when I figured it out. Okay, we're back. And it took like an hour of brainstorming. Oh, I just got a message. That's funny. But I figured it out. And it's actually not that complicated. So we can break a lot of this stuff. Okay, so we don't need this. We're going to need this one, this one. We are going to need a wrench. I believe this one can work on it, right? Yes. Okay. So, and it can all fit in essentially one block like so. I will need a hopper. Feed into here. You put this guy here. We're going to need 2 storage buses. Storage bus. One on the back. One on the top. Now you're going to have bottom be output. You're going to have back be extra and top input. You put a cable here, 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 quartz fiber, like so. And then we need to face this up. Was it like that? Dang, I forget how I placed that. Actually, it might not matter. Might not matter. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, one more second. Let me double check. Okay, we're back for the final time, I think. I was forgetting the ME interface. ME interface. That's what goes right here. Then you have this face up. Like that. Let's see, the interface doesn't need anything. And this is all you need. Now we are going to need to power this, so we're just going to take a stack of redstone for now. Put that in here. Also going to grab our speed upgrades. We need 8 of these. And the energy upgrade. Oh, we're out of gold dust. Let's make some dust real fast. Crusher, enricher, this one. Turn you off for a second. Oh, that's still gonna push. Let's see. It's supposed to read inverted. There we go. Let's see. We can actually just speed this up. As long as we have power, we do. Oh, it can't push to this one fast enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I thought that might be a problem. Let's see. We need a power cable. I can just use this, right? Annoying. Okay, let's just use the pulverizer. Because we just need a couple dusts to make the energy upgrade. We only need 7. And I'll leave the rest in there for later. 6 and 7. Okay. Alright, max speed. Okay, so I'm gonna need, it's funny, it's just a habit for me walking over here, but I don't need to. We're gonna need a copper ingot. Oh, we have one. We're gonna need 1 of each alloy. So this one. Two diamonds and infused alloy. So we can start, this goes at the top, you put 1 in here, 1 there. 2 diamonds infused. Oh, I think it just got shot back into the network. Yeah, there it is. 1 reinforced. And then 1 atomic, which is 40 refined obsidian. So we need to crush this one. Okay. So we put the reinforced and the refined in there. Pull it back out. Like so. And then we will need obsidian dust, which we have 1 of. Nice. Or is that the refined version? find... No, it's supposed to be that one. Because, yeah, you want to put regular dust and diamond dust in here. Okay, and then for the back, we're going to need enriched redstone, enriched diamond, and then enriched obsidian. And to make this, it's refined dust in the enrichment chamber. Let's see, do we have any refined obsidian? We have one more. And we need to enrich this. Refined obsidian dust into enriched obsidian. Requires refined dust. And our enricher is down here. Purifying, enriching factory. Got it. This goes in the back. Goes in there. Okay, so that's set up for that. Now we need the patterns. Now the patterns are where it gets a little bit confusing. Did I just boot them into here? I did. Because to make it as efficient as possible, I need to do it like this. So we're going to make infused alloy. But we're going to produce 8 of these. And we're going to supply 1 redstone. And 8 copper. So that'll be number 1. So now if we want to make infused alloy, it's going to ask for 1 enriched redstone and 8 copper ingots, and it'll create 8 infused alloy. This is more efficient because to make enriched alloy just requires 1 redstone. So instead of using 8 redstone and 8 copper ingots, you essentially use 1 redstone and 8 copper ingots. Then the next one is the processing pattern. The reinforced alloy. Oh, which I used. Okay, so we're going to have to skip over to the atomic alloy. We're going to make 2 of these. Oh, we still need the reinforced. That's funny. Okay, so reinforced is going to be 4 infused alloy and 1 enriched diamond. Four infused, like so. So then you just come in here, you throw 1 enriched, 4 infused. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, doing it wrong. So we can make 4 reinforced alloy from 4 infused alloy and 1 enriched diamond. And now for the last one, we're going to make 1 atomic alloy using 1 enriched obsidian and 2 reinforced alloy to make the 2 atomic alloys. Bam. Let's see. And then in here, we do need 1 more, and it's going to be an enriched diamond plus obsidian dust plus 8 obsidian dust is going to equal 8 refined obsidian. Now it looks like we're all short, so we're going to need some obsidian here. And then we're going to have to make another enriched diamond. Oh, actually we already have one. So 8 refined. So 1 enriched diamond. The dust, so we're going to need more dust. This shouldn't process into anything, so I should just be able to crush it. Yep, like that. Throw this into the infuser. And there it goes. You get 8 refined obsidian. Okay, and now that's all done. Now if you want to make an atomic alloy, so you want 100 of them, it's going to say, hey, to make 100 atomic alloy, I'm going to need 96 infused alloy. We're going to craft 96 reinforced alloy. We're going to craft 100 atomic alloy. We're going to need 24 enriched diamonds and that enriched obsidian. So now that we taught it how to make the refined obsidian dust, we just need an enrichment chamber up here in order to make those two products there. Because now we, cancel, I need it bigger. So now we just need an enrichment chamber to enrich the obsidian and the diamond. Let's see, craft that, thank you. Let's see, how many channels are we at over here? 13 of 16. Okay, so we can slot another one over here. And it's pretty much exactly the same setup. So another pattern provider. And I don't need the notes anymore, so I can put that away. Pattern provider goes here. Gonna need another hopper. That goes here. Like that. Let's see, the cables go here. Here, like that. And then we need ME interface and 2 storage buses. Oh, so they're on interface. Then the same, so the ME interface goes right here. Storage bus goes here and here. Grab some of our redstone to power this. We are going to need some more upgrades for now, but because you only need to enrich, because the ratio is like 1 redstone to enrich, and then you only need 1 enriched at a time, not really a big deal if this is slower for now. I can fix it later. And then in the enrichment chamber, this one's a lot simpler. Enriched. redstone, diamond, and obsidian. So we just throw this in here. Let's see, I do have to tell it how it's going to work. Oh, and for this one, we actually don't even need this stuff up here. So this is output down here, input here, and then it should just work because, yeah, it's going to ask for enriched obsidian, enriched diamond. It's going to ask for refined obsidian dust, a diamond, and redstone dust. So now if we come over here, and we ask for I can't spell. Atomic alloy. I want 100 of it. Now it says we're missing obsidian dust. It can figure out the rest of the stuff. And what's our obsidian reserves? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's not really a problem. Let's see, how can we craft obsidian easily? I bet there's yeah, we can grow it. Charged void flame seeds. Do I still have those? Let me see. Void flame. We do. We have one. Obsidian. This one over here. That one. The seed. We're going to need 4 obsidian and 4 tertium essence. So we could just make this right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw the seeds in there. Obsidian seeds. Now I could just go ahead and throw this on this setup over here. Let's see, where do we have a spot? I could replace the wood seeds for now. Don't need that. And then if you just speed this up. Oh, out of range. We start getting a bunch of essence. Then I could just throw this in here. And I can just tell it, you can craft obsidian. Oh, click the wrong thing. You can craft obsidian using essence, like that. And then we could just dump it in here. So now if we ever want to craft 100, I see. Okay, so we can make obsidian from nothing, that's fine. Now, we need to make it into dust. Because if I want to craft obsidian, like say it's not enough, say I want 100, it says, hey, we're missing some of that, that's fine. So craft 30. We need to convert this into dust, which we could do in the crusher. Over here, craft that stuff. Yep. We're gonna need 2 lava buckets. We should have a bucket in here. Oh, we don't. Might have lava in here. Nope. Wrong both times. But we have infinite lava. Let me just steal it from here. Yep, craft that stuff. Let's see, I haven't actually tried crafting something using that. Let's see if it's working. Oh, silly me. It puts it in here. It needs power. Okay, perfect. Guess I forgot to turn it on. So grab our crusher. Let's see. We can piggyback it over here. And the crusher, is there anything else we're going to need to crush? It has a lot of recipes, but we're really only interested in obsidian dust at the moment. So same setup, pattern provider. Let's grab our smart cables. Grab our fiber. Let's see, 14. Can actually just move this up like so. Yep, like that. Let's grab a hopper. And I'm doing it like this, that way I can, when I run the cabling, I can just run one cable like so. But for now, let's throw in the redstone. And we're gonna need one ME storage bus. One cable. Like that, and one ME interface to finish it off. Done. Now we're gonna save some time by having to just push upwards. Like so. Make sure the input is on this side, output on the bottom. Don't think auto eject needs to be on, but we'll leave it on anyway. And now for this, we just need a pattern provider for obsidian. Obsidian dust. In the crusher. Like so. Alright, now, after all of that, the bottleneck now should be we don't have enough dust to make obsidian. So if I want 100 atomic alloys, we can make 100 atomic alloys. If we want 1,000 atomic alloys, it says, hey man, you don't have enough copper or obsidian essence for that. But it's done. It's finally complete. One of the last major hurdles that we needed to automate. At least for right now. Don't think there's anything else like that's that important, I think. If I check out the Mekanism tab, I'm sure there's more. Speed upgrade, cool. Jetpack, already got one. Ultimate control circuits. Even this, I already automated that, because you can see it takes 2 atomic alloys and an elite control circuit, but you can actually just engrave the recipe, and it just takes refined obsidian and an elite control circuit, which is way cheaper. Ah, and that's why, because I needed it so we can automate the teleportation core. Because now, I could just type in here, teleportation, encode this, throw it in here, and craft one. Done. Which we need for this thingamabob. So I think that's everything. We have the Promethium, we have the teleportation core, we have the Heisenberg, and we have the Echo Shard. And it'll get us 4 Rift attenuation crystals. So let's see here. Echo Shard. Promethium and the Heisenberg. And then lastly, the Abyssal Pearl. Do I not have one? Oh, we have another one here. Huh, I could have swore I had that. And there's no way to get more of these. That's what's annoying. The only way to get that is by doing that. So I guess we'll have to save it for next time. We accomplished a lot so far, but we'll be able to craft it in the next episode. Anyways, I'm your host, Thomas28, and I'll see you guys next time.